I have a jumpstart booster here from the Brothers War. It is a product that came out alongside the Brothers War that I received #free preview from Wizards a bit late, but earlier last week. I got the packs and I was looking at them, I hadn't opened them yet. I looked at this pack and I was like, jumpstart. I'm seeing previews for that online right now. I assume those previews I'm seeing are in this pack. And somehow, a human being whose job it is to commentate, talk about, play, and engage you all with this game, this wonderful game. Somehow I was confused. I was wrong. The previews that I was seeing in my feed at that point in time did not pertain to the product that was going on sale that following Friday, or that I could have got a pre-release perhaps if there's an advanced purchase option, or as a content creator I was being sent in the post. I was seeing previews for a different jumpstart product than the jumpstart product that was going to be purchasable that weekend. What the fuck is going on? This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com. Use the code KENOBI at checkout to get 5% off your order and help support the show. And if you want to start with the Patreon, you've got 2 more days as of release of this video to get this Alter Sleeve. Every single month you get a free Alter Sleeve with free shipping from Alter Sleeves via me, and you get it for being a patron and helping support me. Also access to the Discord server, events over there. There's a lot to it. Come and help support me to keep doing what I do. Jumpstart was universally praised. It is a booster product where you get 2 boosters, you crack them open, and inside each one is a randomized selection of cards. The cards themselves aren't like random on a 1x1 card basis, but you get one of multiple themes. So you can get goblins, and there's 2 versions of goblins, or you get elves, there's 2 versions of elves. I believe there's around 40 in the original Jumpstart. Jumpstart 2022, that's had some really cool previews, including reprints of things like Ristic Study, Khan Liberated, the Tron Lands. That also has, sorry, I didn't write it down on the note in front of me, I've got to go check, 46 themes. Some of these themes are more common, some of them are more rare. They've made it even more complicated to explain. But either way, there are 46 different things you can open in boosters, and you open 2 and you shuffle them together. So you can get like elf goblins in the original, or you can get like reanimator artifacts. Some of them are better than others to be combined, but essentially you get 2 boosters, you shuffle them together, and bang, you've got a deck. It's not great for 3, 4, 5 round events, but for a couple of games with your friends, it was really good. It was on Arena and it was really fun. The original. I believe Jumpstart 2022 is not coming to Arena for reasons that no one understands, but either way, Jumpstart was loved, the new Jumpstart will also be loved. However, in between there, we've had Jumpstart Dominaria United and Jumpstart Brothers War. What are these products? On screen now you can see me opening up the booster I was holding up at the beginning. This is a pack of Jumpstart, whatever, what the fuck, Brothers War, that's the one. This one I opened here is a Power Stones themed booster. You know how I mentioned there's 46 in the new one and there was a ton in the original? Well, in Jumpstart boosters for Dominaria United, there are 5. There are 5. It sounds dumb to say out loud. There's 5 themes, 1 for each colour. So in essence, you aren't opening different themes to smash them together and play a game of Magic. You're opening different coloured sides of a booster. And also, each colour has a set rare. For example, in the Soldiers deck, you get Rescue Retriever. And in the blue deck that I'm opening here, you get Geology Enthusiast. And to clarify, these are not unique to these packs. So this isn't a reason to go and get these packs either. This is something that's already in Brothers War. If they were unique to this pack, that's not necessarily a positive or a negative, but I'm just saying this is nothing new or fancy or exciting. But the idea is that you slam those packs together to get a gameplay experience. And then you also get a random rare. In my case, I got Liberator Urza's Battlethopter, which is a very cool rare. Opening that is pretty fun. I'd like to play that in Limited, although I guess casting my artifact spells with Flash when I opened 2 artifacts in that deck is not the best. So I got 2 rares in my booster. Cool. Okay. This isn't Jumpstart. The idea of getting 1 of 5 themes and then 1 of other 5 themes and mash them together is not the absolute wild pandemonium you can get with Jumpstart, the original, or 2022. In those formats, you can open 2 boosters, shuffle them together, play a couple of games, and then put them aside and open your next 2 boosters if you've bought a box for yourself, for example, and your friend opens 2, and you get all these wild and interesting gameplay experiences where I have not sat down and tried this, but I would imagine trying to get interesting game experiences out of this more than once would be a struggle, and the second time around I'm not even sure either, because every card in these packs is from the main set. It's not even aimed at this kind of experience. Of course, all the cards work in Limited anyway, so maybe it would be fun once. Maybe twice if you get lucky to try and hit not 2 of the 5 you've already seen. So yes, it provides a purpose. It provides you an alternative play experience that isn't drafting or constructed. It's somewhere in between. I get that. But the thing that bugs me about this, well, there's a couple of things. The first is, I am seeing previews for Jumpstart as this is going out on store shelves. For the Jumpstart coming out a week or two, maybe a week later. I looked it up. 2 weeks later. 2 weeks later. So if I had seen those previews online, which is part of a hype and marketing train where content creators are, like myself, are often involved too, or no, not that often anymore with me because I keep saying the mean things out loud about how the corporation keeps fucking up. You would go out and buy a Jumpstart booster, perhaps, with a chance of opening a Mystic study, right? Well, wrong. This is not the Jumpstart product that's got the previews going on right now. And I think that is, I'm not saying it's a scandal. I'm not saying we need to take to Twitter or Reddit and demand that Wizards apologise for this. I'm just saying it is either A, lazy, or B, purposefully obtuse. Their naming conventions have been all over the fucking place for a long time, right? Everything is called legendary, or mythic, or in this case now, Jumpstart. It's really funny how a product can't keep its original purpose on name, right? Even secret lairs are beginning to vary and change in what they do. We haven't had randomized packs in a secret lair yet, but I'm assuming that'll happen eventually. So that's the first problem, is that you're advertising to me Jumpstart on my social media, and when I look to open a Jumpstart booster, I don't get what I expected. I'm lucky enough as a content creator to get free product from places, viewers and fans and the company itself, although if I keep making these videos, they're probably going to stop, and I realise that. But I'd rather be honest about this. I think that is fucked up. Not in a scandalous, we need to march on the streets way, but it's just something we need to be aware of, that these naming conventions are used to confuse customers so they buy the wrong shit. And ultimately, I don't even think that's nefariously on purpose. I don't even think Wizards of the Coast are doing this to make more money. No one in the boardroom said name it the same to confuse the grandmothers at Christmas. However, they did say stop calling them theme boosters because those things don't fucking sell. To put it politely, theme boosters fucking sucked. And to clarify that, I'm going to hand over to, and by that I mean I'm going to use the outro of one of the Is It Worth It to Buy videos from the prof, because he's our review guy, right? He reviews all the products. For some reason, he wants to continue to review all the products when they just keep making more of the fucking products. I feel bad for the guy. Anyway, here's his synopsis, his overall conclusion on theme boosters from, what year was it? This time last year.
Final conclusion. When compared to the multitude of alternatives, both present and past, theme boosters contain very little relevance to just about any player, new or old, and very little worth. Draft boosters provide the same number of rares per dollar, and at least can be played with in a higher quantity. Commander Precon decks might cost a lot more than a theme booster, but they offer a lot more, including a playable out-of-the-box experience. Arena starter decks are 2 playable decks out of the box with more rares and more value, and yeah, they're available at about the same price. You can see my review on them here. So I just don't see what type of Magic player is going to be interested in or benefit from these theme boosters. At best, new players can use this as an acceptable starting point, but then it must be assumed that they have both the knowledge to add basic lands and have access to them. And while I suppose experienced players can still build casual decks out of them, or even use them as a jumping off point for getting an influx of cards to their collection for a new set, it seems like the least interesting thing for said experienced player. In the past, I begrudgingly gave these a passing grade, but as we've refined so many other parts of our pre-constructed experience, from those starter kits to the Commander Precons, theme boosters just seem like a relic of the past.
So theme boosters were shit, and no one was buying them. They had no relevance to anything. At some point they put exclusive cards into some of them that weren't available in other packs to try and sell the fucking things. And it's very evident they were not selling. No one ever wanted to buy a theme booster. No one recommended a theme booster to a new player, and no experienced player was buying them either. So what they've done is they've rebranded them as a Jumpstart thing. They've slightly shifted what's inside to actually a set number of cards, deck list, as it were, to probably make it easier to produce in many ways. And you get extra rare. So I guess it's slightly more valuable than a theme booster. Or did some theme boosters come with multiple rares? At this point, I don't give a shit. This is a theme booster that they've stuck a Jumpstart thing on, and it's marring the good name of one of their best limited products they've ever made. I really do want to play with some Jumpstart 2022 because I think the format is really fucking cool. I really wish it was coming to Arena too, because I enjoyed playing on Arena when the first one came along. This is not Jumpstart. This is an attempt to rebrand theme boosters, either A, to get away from the now kind of not, it's got negative connotations, theme booster, because everyone thinks they're shit. Or, if we're going to be a bit more nefarious, to actually cash in on the goodwill of the Jumpstart name for a product that people did like. This is shit. Don't buy these. And Wizards of the Coast, please do something better with this waste of energy and time and cardboard. I've been Vince, I'm PleasantKenobi on the internet. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon when I stop getting review product from them. Like, comment, and subscribe, you motherfucker.